All right, jumping into the game. How is everyone today? I just got back from the gym and I am exhausted. It was legs day, and I don't know what it is about working out legs, but it kills me. I'm terrible at it, and everything is awful, and I hate it. But I still go out and do it because I'm dumb. But no, I'm totally exhausted. Alright, so we are back in the game here. Yesterday I did a stream. Last night I did a stream where I had built out this base a little bit further. And off camera a little bit, I actually expanded it. So we used to have a beginner sort of base here with a basic refinery and with a basic assembler. I've replaced those with actual refineries. So here I put in a large cargo container. I had to build a couple of different drill setups for this. So the first one I had was just one piston and a drill that I drilled into the rock here a little bit and just sort of dug out this area here up to about here, because this, I knew we needed some space down here because I knew I wanted to build all my refinery equipment down here. So I dug that out, and then I took off the hinge and the basically it looked the same as this except with two less pistons. And then I added two more pistons and added this on, and then I've been just digging out the rest of this area here. And it took quite a while. It was the most of this morning, probably 3 hours or so of just sort of dicking around, doing regular morning routine stuff, and then checking on this once in a while. I've got three assemblers going as well, so I let these three assemblers sort of build a whole bunch of stuff. I think they might be done now. Yeah, I think they're done now. But I just had them assembling just a crap ton of stuff, and then I put a large cargo container in so that we had a lot of space. I also got rid of, there were some cargo containers here, and I had originally built a refinery over here. Actually, you can see I dug down so I could get the add-ons in the yield module and whatnot, or the speed modules, but I decided to take it off and put them on the side of this cargo container here. So I've got two refineries. They both do basically the same thing. They both have speed modules on them because I don't have anything to make yield modules, and we're only doing stone right now, so it doesn't matter. That's just a speed module. Now I'm looking at this. I think that I can't do much more. I need to extend one of these pistons out a little bit so I don't smack the bottom of this, but you can see I just have been having the drills on a hinge, and they just go straight out, kind of like a lawnmower, and they mow the lawn of the rock here, of the stone. So I'm going to just continue on as what I was doing. Apologies for doing some of this stuff off stream. I know some people are like, they want to see every minute of everything, but it was really boring, and I didn't have my mic set up or anything. I just was, like I said, dicking around in the morning, getting morning crap done, so I wasn't really focused on it. Yeah, so we don't have the superconductors. We don't have gold to make the yield modules, and the power efficiency modules. I don't really care about. I added, I think, four more batteries to this as well. So 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll need a full complement of these. So we'll start welding these speed modules up. This will obviously make it faster to process the rest of the stone, which will make it good. Alright. I need to put some plates down too, I think. Something to hold me up. Alright. I hear how twitchy you are. You're like super twitchy when you're standing on these, which I get because they're not exactly flat, but I wish you walked a little bit more flat. That's why we're going to put the grates on there. Okay, speed modules done. I think we're going to put some speed modules on these as well. I'm wondering if we need 3 of these. We probably only need 2 if we're going to put speed modules on them. Let's see, has this got anything in it? Yeah, it's got some stuff in it. But I think I'm going to keep 3 on there. We're actually going to be extending this as well later, so I'm not so worried. I don't want to I don't want to drill into the assembler here is the only thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come into this piston here, and I'm going to set the minimum distance. I'm going to reverse this out, and then I'm going to set the minimum distance to like 4 meters. And let's see. It's going really slow because, of course, I've got it at 0.1. Let's see if this is far enough. Yeah, that's far enough there. So we can probably come back like 1 meter. Yeah, because that erodes quite a bit of our... Oh yeah, we're really far out. Oh, I see what yeah, I didn't stop it, right. I need to reverse it back, because now it's up at 5. It's almost 6. How's everybody doing today? It's Tuesday night there? It's Wednesday here, so it must be Tuesday night in North America. Hoping that everyone's having a fantastic day. Let's back this up a little bit more. Maybe to 3. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that should be plenty. That should be fine. We don't really want to push it any more than that. Okay, so now we're going to bring these drills back down. And we're basically going to use the rotor head to bring them down pretty much as far as we can get them without breaking it when we push forward again to do our little lawnmower maneuver. So let's go to the drills hinge, and we basically just have to increase this lower limit. So we're going to increase that. Oh, we want to turn the drills on too, so that we can go through our rock here. And then go back to the drills hinge. It's at 45. Let's bring it down to like 55 maybe. Let's see how close it is. Yeah, we can go a little more than that. We can go to probably 65. Oops, oops, oops. I got punted away. That's kind of funny. That looks like, yeah, we should be totally safe right there. And basically all you're looking for is, like, you can see this line here, it will cut up to a certain line. So as long as your drills are sort of above that, we can actually go down a little bit more even. Go back into our drills hinge. Now we're going to say maybe minus 70. Oops. Don't have my numlock key. Every time I open my computer, the numlock key is off for some reason. I'm not sure if I'm hitting it by accident or my kid is hitting it. Yeah, it looks like we can actually probably bring this all the way down to 90. Something about using the slider that makes it screw up. Okay, so now we're looking at this assembler, making sure it's not getting attacked. And then we just come over here and we just make sure that, like, the drills look like they're flat against the surface there, like the cutting portion of the drill, which comes to about here, is above where the last line was, which it looks like it is. It looks like the line is about here, so that should be totally fine. I'm gonna push the pistons, the drill pistons. I'm gonna reverse these now. Actually, you know what? This one here. Yes, they're all going the right way. Okay, so I'm going to reverse this out, and that should push this. Push this all the way out. And while this is going, I'm going to have a delicious beverage. Can see we're cutting just fine through the rock, but you can also tell that this will be the last time we can use this. What we'll do is we'll actually attach probably a drill onto here, so we can start cutting out the sides here as well. Or we'll just get like a big spinning drill or something. I don't know. We'll take a look in a second how much extra drill or extra stuff we need. I think we have quite a bit of stone now. Where's our large cargo container here? We're not quite full yet, but we've got 2 speed modules now on our refineries. So yeah, they're gonna chew through that stone really quick and just build a ton of stuff. So you know what would be a good idea is to go into the production and just create like a bunch of stuff. We don't have any gold.
Energy low.
Octa-core. Ship tools. Like, we're just gonna build as much stuff as we can. I don't think we can build any medical comps because we don't have silver. So basically, the next thing we need to do... Oh, what was that? Did you guys see that? There was like... Is there a big ship over here or something? There's like an outline of a ship that came through. That was really crazy. It was definitely a shadow. Maybe it was this? I don't know, it looked like a ship to me. I'll have to look at that again. That was freaky. I thought there was a ship literally right here coming into my little home hole. That would have been kind of upsetting. Now there's strange sounds in my house too. I'm getting paranoid or what? Am I doing too many drugs? Am I doing not enough drugs? It would have to be not enough since I don't do any drugs. I should do more. That would be more fun. Now, the other thing I did is I did set up the solar script. Although it looks like it's having a bad time. Or not working at all. I set this up aligning one vertical rotor. Are you okay, friend? Yeah, it looks like it's moving it. It's just... I think it's doing its setup still. I just literally set this up before I logged out, so I think it's probably just trying to do the alignment. So we'll probably come back to this, but it does look like it's taken this hinge down to as far as it can possibly go, which I don't think is ideal since it's probably gonna start connecting with this. But I think the script goes through a whole bunch of movement procedures with the hinge and the rotor, and it tries to find out the most optimal angle. So hopefully that's gonna work. I think I've set this up right. There's a rotor, and then there's a hinge, but maybe it's hinge and then rotor. I don't really know. I might have set this all up wrong. It's entirely possible, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. And I added a whole bunch of... I think there were only 4 on here before. I added a whole bunch of solar panels on there. So even if it's not terribly efficient, there's a lot of them. So we make up for it by just pure numbers. Okay, this drill is now done. So we want the base drills to be off. And we want the drill pistons to reverse. Now this will bring all the drill pistons back. But this one here, we don't want to go all the way. It should stop itself now because it's got a minimum distance. Yeah, so it's got a minimum distance of 3, which means it will stop before it hits 3. And it will stop the pistons from destroying my base on me, which I don't like it when that happens. I don't like it when my base destroys my base. Oh, and I'm out of power. That's what I came in for. I forgot what I came in for. It was power. Now, We need to do some scouting. We have spent a couple of episodes on this base. We need to build ourselves a scout ship. And I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I need to grab some health as well. I think that's on this side, under here, or is it on the other side? Other side. Oops. Yeah, here. We need to build a little scout ship, and I think what I'm going to do is build a little miner and use that as a scout ship and a miner all in one. I really wanted to get a large grid ship going so that we can make use of just more cargo space. But I'm not sure about that now that I think about it. I also... The bigger problem is that we need to I want to use ion thrusters. And ion thrusters are going to require having platinum. So I need to find platinum before I make a proper mining ship. Otherwise, I'm making a hydrogen mining ship, which is just... I'm going to spend half my time mining for ice just to power the ship to go mining, which is... I mean, just inefficient, really. Is this... This is recharging. Okay, so now that the drills are off, this is recharging, and we've got some sun for a little while, yeah. Now this script doesn't seem to be working very well. Is it, it's still not working, is it? It seems like it keeps doing the same thing over and over again. Let's do this. Let's... I thought we had a group. Yeah, solar rotors, which includes the hinge. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be doing anything, is it? Okay. Let's do this. Let's go into here, and let's go edit. Essential configuration. Name the group with all the solar-related rotors. Solar rotors. Got that. And we don't want gyros. Power fallback activation order. Base light management LCD displays. Timer blocks. So we check this and we hit OK. Aligned. I mean, are you? You don't look very well aligned. Let's just recompile this. Let's see if it does something different. Because it should be, like, facing this way. Should be facing a totally different way. Is it just checking now? Maybe I did this wrong. Maybe it should be rotor after the hinge. Maybe that's why it's happening. But I don't see why it would. It just rotates them through their like minimum and maximum values, and then oh yeah. See here now we're getting some different motion. Now it's trying to rotate on a different axis. Is it? Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it looks like it's going. If it comes back this way, we know it's broken. Don't come back this way. Come on. Twist the rotor. Yeah, there we go. And we're not... We're not like in danger of hitting this, are we? Not really. I built it so that it wouldn't hit this. Well, I don't know. We'll let that do its thing. I know the script sometimes takes a little while to get aligned and figure it out and find the optimal position and stuff like that, so we'll let it go. Okay, we're still chewing through a bunch of this stuff, which is good. We do have, like I said, a bunch of stuff. So we got a bunch of stuff made. The problem is we don't have any resources found. That's really the bummer here. And the other bummer is that we don't have any ion thrusters. I don't have any platinum yet. So what I might do is take this out. We're at 100% hydrogen again. I took the drills off because I didn't think we would use them, but I think I might put them back on because now I might actually use them again. Yeah, because if we're going exploring, I'm gonna need to go get some stuff, which includes ice and things like that. And if we find platinum, we want to be able to bring a little bit back, even if it's just a little bit. So in the interest of making or using this ship properly, let's use that. Let's just use those. Okay. What else is in this ship here? Should be nothing. Oh, we got stuff in the cargo container. Okay. Can we take that out? We can. But we're out of... Okay, let's do this instead. Let's do this instead. So this is the cockpit. This is what I have to put into my inventory because I can't get it anywhere else. Then let's show the large cargo container. We'll just put everything else in the large cargo container for now. Except this, we want some ice in here. So have we got ice? Let's take some ice from there, put it in here. And missiles. I don't even know how these even got in there. Oh, it's just gonna... It's gonna continue to take them. Okay, fine. And then the survival kit. Yeah, that's right. The survival kit built a bunch of stuff, but we actually don't... We don't want to be taking that stuff. We want ice. No, ice stays in the O2 gen. Okay, so that's fine. We can have a little bit of stuff in there. The batteries are fully charged. I can turn them onto auto now. I'm going to turn on this. I'm going to turn on our antenna. I'm going to unlock, and then I'm going to take off. So we're going to let the base do its thing for now. And we're going to do a little bit of scouting. Now we want to make sure we don't scout into all these bad guys around here. There's one over there. There's one over there. And there's one down there. And there's one over here. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of bad guys around us, so let's try to avoid them if we can. Oh, why am I... Why is my... Wait, what? Did you see that? It was like showing it backwards. Which way do I want to go? What's... That's my hole, right? Wait, what? Oh, I see. That was a different camera. That's why. I was gonna say, why is that doing that? Okay. That asteroid there, I don't know what's on it. I don't think I ever went there. It looks like there's 2 signals out that way. 1 out that way. There's none in this direction. This might be a safer direction to go. Cobalt Cruiser. See, I don't know what's on there, but that looks like there's definitely iron there. So we're not really looking for iron, but it would be good to find it anyway. So I'm gonna head towards that iron. Turn on my. I'm gonna turn on my O2 gen now too, and I'll turn off my dampeners. And let's just hope we don't come too close to any bad guys, because we don't really have any defenses right now. We will still just die a horrible death. And it looks like there's more asteroids popping in that little grouping. I mean, that's definitely an iron asteroid right there. That Cobalt Cruiser is going to come awfully close to us, though. Yeah, I'm gonna hit our spacebar a little bit to try and get away from that. Uh-oh. I don't know at what. He doesn't look like he's turning at all, which is the good news. Alright, it doesn't look like he's coming after us, which is good. However, I did throw us quite far off our course, unfortunately, in my attempt to avoid them. So I'm going to go back in here. Okay, I've got my dampers on and we're sort of heading into the middle of this. I want to try and stop myself a little bit earlier. Okay, let's turn our dampeners off for now. Let's slowly rotate towards this. So I can see iron there and there. What we're looking for is platinum, which we might still find here. I do believe that iron and platinum can spawn on the same asteroid planets, asteroid groupings, asteroid friends group. I don't know what to call it. The local group of asteroid buddies. So this is definitely iron here, unless there's another kind of red thing. Do I have my? Yeah, I've got my thing on, my ore detector. Yeah, so that's iron. So let's label this GPS. Iron asteroid. Let's see if there's anything else here that we need to see. Are we going to find another resource on here, maybe? Iron asteroids do tend to have other, or they can have other elements or other ores that also spawn on them, which is why I like to check. Oh wow, there's so much iron on here. Look at that, there's another one. Wow, this would have been a good planet or asteroid to put a base on as well, hey? Yeah, so much iron on this. Okay, that's iron then. Oh, what's this? Looks like nickel. Let's go check it out. Well, that's good. That means there's other elements spawning on these sort of secondary, smaller asteroids, which we can use to our advantage by mining them all. I like to build a base like in between these asteroids. Normally I'd like build one right in the middle. Yeah, there's nickel. So GPS. Nickel asteroid. That looks like nickel down there too, actually. I'm not going to GPS this again because I already know that it's nickel. I'm just going to confirm by going nice and close. But I do believe it's nickel as well. So I'm not going to GPS this because I'll be able to see it. And I doubt we'll need that much nickel. But so this is the iron one. This is nickel. That was nickel. I don't know if there was anything on any of these. We'll go check it out anyway. Yeah, more iron. So it's probably iron and nickel. Yeah, more iron, more nickel. So this little group of asteroids is an iron nickel group. So that's really good. Those are both really useful ores. It's not what we're looking for, but they're useful. Let's take a look at this one over here because it looks like I can sneak behind that Omong. Turn my dampeners off and sort of head this direction now. So that's good. We found iron and nickel. We've got cobalt at home. We've got ice, but it's pretty far away. That's the problem with the ice, is it is pretty far away. And this ship, unfortunately, can't go very far because it does use a fair bit of hydrogen, and I have a fairly limited supply of ice. And the O2 gen on it is just a small grid. O2 gen. Oh, we're really close to that Cobalt Cruiser again. Is it coming after us? No. It's moving away. I don't like how close it came to us, though. Let's just take a look at it and make sure it's not pointing at us. Oh, wonder what it's doing. Alright then, friendo. No problem. Yeah, I wonder how close you have to be. I mean, 2 kilometers in space is pretty bloody close to be to somebody. So I wonder how close you have to be in order for them to actually aggro you. There's another one. There's 2 Cobalt Cruisers. Must be the one we saw before too. I'm trying to look at all the... Oh, there might be something blue there. See, the top of that looks kind of blue. It's funny because some of the... They look like there's something on the asteroid, but there's actually nothing there. It's just an artifact of the way that the low texture, the low poly textures load in. And they're slightly reflective, so okay, we're going to start slowing down. And I'm turned around just to accelerate the slowing down process there. Alright. Is there anything on this? I feel like we actually came to this one before. But I didn't mark it as empty. And most asteroids do have stuff on them. It's pretty rare to have an asteroid that has nothing. So it might be buried deep in if I can't see it right away. It's certainly possible anyway. We're going to go to the bright side of the asteroid, though, just because it's easier to see when we're over here. Oh, and there's a little hidey holes. It's always good to go in the hidey holes, because then you have a better chance of finding stuff. This might have been the asteroid that we went in previously, though. I don't like that I can't see much in there. It's funny how this view here will show you more. Oh, ice. We did find an ice asteroid. All right, a closer ice asteroid. Good. In fact, I will take a little bit of you. Yum, 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 yum. This will... I'm not going to fill up my inventory or anything, but I'm going to get a little bit because we need ice. GPS, ice, asteroid. 2. And it'll automatically number them. So if you already have a GPS that is ice asteroid, it'll go to 2 for you. Okay, is there anything else on here? That's the real question. This looks like it's a loop, like a little donut shape cut out of this thing. It's pretty cool. So I guess we didn't come to this asteroid already, or we likely would have seen that ice. Now, I don't think ice asteroids typically have anything else on them. This asteroid here might be too close to the planet. Like it's... I know we didn't fly that far out. We flew a little bit out of the planet's gravity, but not a ridiculous amount. I like the look of this one. Like a big space potato. I'm just trying to look for our next target. See what we can see. Now we've got a little bit of extra ice, so we've got a little bit more time to spend if we want to. I'm trying to scout for any... Uranium is really hard to see like this though, because it's just kind of like stone colored with a bit of black. So it actually is pretty hard to catch uranium, but just scouting to see if there's any other likely targets. That's the moon. It's likely just ice too. Well, where's the base? The base is back there. See again, that looks kind of blue, but I think it's just a reflection because there's no way it's that big. I don't think this one's got anything on it right next to us here. I think this is the best one to check now because it's we're sort of creating a circle. That's our base there. So we're sort of just charting the stuff that's closest to us. So I'm going to go this way towards this asteroid. And then on the way we're going to keep our eyes open. See what we see. See, all of this looks like uranium because uranium just looks like a slightly darker version of stone, which is basically stone in shadows. So any shadow that's on the stone looks exactly like uranium, which makes it very difficult to see from a distance. Looked at this one, right? Okay, let's turn back around. And we're headed for this. It's like a lobster looking thing. Okay, I'm back. This must be really far away. We're traveling pretty far away from home now. Home is... Where is home? How come it shows me... That's our home hole over there. And Is this where we're going? Well, let's go there a little faster, guys. This must be a pretty big asteroid then, so we'll see if we can see something good on here. You'll notice as you're moving too, you'll start rendering in new asteroids. Just because of the way that the engine works, it doesn't sort of populate the area with asteroids until you're in it. So areas outside of your detection range just won't have anything until you're close. Which means sometimes as you're going by like this, we never saw these, they didn't exist until we flew a little bit closer, and now we can see them. Ooh, I see cobalt, maybe? Or maybe magnesium? Looks a little bit bright. Okay, I want to start to... Let's see, ice asteroid. So this is where we came from, so this is how we can make sure we're getting the right direction. And we're actually like headed directly at the rock, so I also want to push myself a little bit this way to make sure we don't hit the rock. The Rock. Remember that movie? God, that was the best movie ever made, I think. Alright. Let's start our, what is it, retrograde maneuvers? I need Ben to tell me all those geeky things. He would know. Oops. Wrong button. Alright, let's go take a look at this. This is a very big asteroid. This is quite massive. So, I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know if bigger asteroids have more stuff on them or not. I don't really know. But we're sort of just going to fly as close as we can. We saw... Oh, going a little fast. We did see a little blue streak in here somewhere. So we're very likely to find either cobalt or magnesium, maybe. But hopefully we'll find uranium. That's what I'm hoping for. Doesn't look like we're lucky here yet, though. I'm going to turn the ship over like this. Just using my camera to scout around where the ship can't necessarily see right away. Yeah, really not seeing anything yet. Wow, this would be really disappointing if we don't find anything on this thing. Although we should find, I remember seeing a bright blue splotch on here somewhere. It's also harder to do in a ship than outside just by yourself, so sometimes I just jump out of the cockpit and just fly around on my drill in my hand. You can move a little faster, you can cover a little bit more ground a little quicker without as much danger of dying. We haven't seen a big hole in this thing, though. I think we went down into this crater already, so we've sort of wrapped around the whole thing now. I didn't see any ores pop out. Well, this might be a dud. I'm surprised. Such a big asteroid with nothing on it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We can... So we can go a little faster like this. And our drill will pick up ores if we're close to them. Ores like to hide in these little areas here too. It's like hunting wabbits. So like you can back out like this really far and scout around just looking for spots, or you can fly in nice and close and you can try to get the ores that are buried slightly underground. Now I do find that asteroids, I don't know whether it's sort of skewed because that's the, you know, the way we typically discover them is because they're on the surface, or if they actually do generate more often on the surface. So it could be sort of a bias of discovery, or it could be that somehow the game generates things on the surface on purpose rather than inside the asteroid, and so it's usually a little easier to do the back out far and search for discoloration rather than, you know, trying to get nice and close to every little nook and cranny and look for ore. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything on this, which is really surprising. And I mean, normally I would have given up on most asteroids, but this thing is so big, I would have expected there to be something on here. Well, I was hoping anyway. But that's okay. Let's just go back here and we'll GPS this as Dud asteroid. Oops, smash. GPS Dud. And we want to put that in as a GPS so that we don't come back here later and be like, oh, what's over there? Nothing. Nothing is over here. Now we gotta pick our next spot. That looks like an interesting asteroid to go check out. Here's a cluster. I like these clusters because they typically have something in them. We can see our iron and nickel cluster that we found a little while ago was like that. I gotta keep an eye on the time too. I've gotta start making dinner for my son soon. And my wife. If she's lucky. This one's pretty close. I could check out... Oh, see, here's another... Here's another little cluster. There's one there. one a little further out, and then a bunch over here. And now this is what I'm talking about. See that? Is that just light shining and reflecting off the planet? Most likely. But then this one wouldn't be. That looks really bright there. I like this little cluster here. I'm gonna go head right towards the middle of that. And I'm gonna see if there's something there. I'm hoping it's not too far away. Sometimes it's really hard to tell. In fact, I just got a message from my mod developer who's telling me that, what does he say? Okay, he's got coal to... Cool. Okay. While we're heading over here, we can look at other asteroids to see if there's anything that tickles our interest, tickles our fancy. Could be interesting. That one looks good too. I like this grouping up here though, and there's another grouping down here. If this one's a dud, if this one's here is a dud, then we can always go check this one. And we're gonna do a good flyby here. So as we're flying by, we'll check in the sunlight to see if anything glints at us. I really like this part of the game actually. It's sort of like playing, it's sort of like gambling in a not horrible life destroying kind of way, but all of these asteroids are procedurally, oh, there's iron there, I can see that. That's iron. All of these are procedurally generated, and so your chances of getting something is always greater than 0, right? Like, you're gonna find something eventually. And even though there are only so many types of resources out there, it's always exciting when you find one. Okay, that looks like something there too, potentially. Now we're gonna fly by this rock. I actually might divert over to this rock to check that out first. Oh, we're going really fast now. I did not mean to accelerate that quickly. I'm gonna have to slow down fairly quickly there, or fairly soon. Okay. Still approaching. It's a pretty big one too, I'm noticing. So I think we sort of flew by. Yeah, I think that's where we were going, or maybe it was over here. Well, we're headed here now. Where's the group? Ah, this is the group that I was going towards. And we can see it a little better now, but I don't see anything there. However, oh, we need to slow down really quickly here. Let's see, what is that? Is that circular up there? It looks like it, right? What is that? Oh. Somebody's shooting at me. Oh my god. Gunboat. Oh my god. Emergency. Emergency. Oh my god, they found me. Oh no. We're gonna GPS this really quick. And can we get away? Can we get out of here? No, our ship is getting destroyed. And we don't have anything to fight this thing. Because we took off all of our defenses. Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, we got destroyed. Oh, that's really sad. This was the Valkyrie that we made. We built this ship. Oh, that's so sad. Now we're going to continue to die here. Unfortunately. A bit of a character tools. Let's just do this. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh no, we don't have... That's right, we don't have a survival kit that's up in space. So now we're back at the base. Oh my good lord. Okay, well, we did a bit of the scouting. We know what we need now. We need a better ship, a bigger ship, and we need one with some defenses. So I'm probably going to call it here. That was no problem at all. We will definitely make a new ship, and we will go back up into space. We have our little hidey hole up there. You can see that's where all our stuff is up there. You can actually see that asteroid from here. It's so big. Because it's populated in, obviously, into the game. So, rip our ship. That sucks. But it's fine. We will create a new one, and we will be better. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to probably, while I'm off camera again tonight, later, after I've eaten dinner, and just chilling out with the family, I'll probably build a new ship, or at least find a new blueprint, and then we'll build a new ship down here, we'll fly it back up, and we'll go get revenge. We're going to build a ship that has better defenses. Because that one, we took all the defenses off that one, which was probably ill-advised, especially given how many red signals were up in that area. So yeah, we will be back. I'm going to chill out here for now. I'm going to rebuild some of the components and stuff that I need, like some of the tools. I'll probably bring some silver with me. I didn't bring any silver up at all, so I'm gonna bring a survival kit with me, or at least enough stuff to make a survival kit up in our base, our little hull base. So yeah, until then, my name is Dan, again from questlinehero.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you tuned in to twitch.tv/questlinehero, then thank you very much for watching me on Twitch. If not, you can catch these on YouTube, youtube.com/Questline Hero. They are a little bit delayed, as we do have to edit them down and add our intro and stuff like that. So they're usually a few days behind the stream, but we'd love to catch you on either one. You can also go to questlinehero.com, where we do have our website of all sorts of gaming news and content and videos and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll see you guys very soon.